And in the end, why can pilots and engineers work with checklists and doctors not? Again, the positive side is the doctors have taken serious steps. Surpass is now fully introduced, and being positive about it, I think that is really working. But we're not there yet. Then observations continued. If I give some ratings, I would say blame-free reporting at the moment, I give that a 7 out of 10. In the Dutch school system, you can have a 10 and you're excellent. And I know in other countries you have different ratings, A levels or B levels. In the UK, blame-free reporting 7 out of 10. Prospective risk management still 4 out of 10. I think a long way to go. But again, there is good progress. There are many jewels of actual work done. And just one in a hospital recently where in a family with 2 young children, the wife gone to hospital and after a few days in hospital died. In the end, straight conclusion that mistakes had been made in the treatment. But the hospital had taken the risk of being completely open with the father. And the end result of that, to make a long story short, is that the father participated in making a movie, a short movie, about 15-20 minute movie of the whole incident. What had gone wrong, analyzing what had gone wrong, how he participated in this process. And now he actively playing a part in that little video, 20 minutes, to explain to, and it's used for training purpose, to others, that the openness has helped him accept the situation, and how he wanted to make sure that people took learning from these mistakes, and he wanted to participate in that, because he said, what happened to my wife should not happen anymore, and I'm happy and prepared to participate in that process. I think it's an adult reaction of somebody says, yes, mistakes do happen, and how can we make sure that they don't happen? It's a very intriguing and hard-moving video. Some of you, I'm sure, have seen it, and I'm sure similar things do exist in other countries. But it's again emphasizes that in this whole process, it's learning and learning and learning and learning. I was able to participate in a conference a year ago from the Society in Europe for Simulation Applied to Medicine in Groningen. And I've seen indeed that in very many ways people do now training with simulation apparatus, computer simulation, and I think it's a great tool to help train people. And it's very similar to what happens in big refineries. You use training methods, you simulate incidents that can go wrong, and then look at the reaction and see how people react to that, and make sure that yes, they accept that some things go wrong, but how then do you cope with that and manage that? I asked the stage master who's sitting at the back of it here, before walking in, with all the people in the room here, if something goes wrong and somebody really gets a heart attack in here, what do you do? Well, we call the doctor. Fine. Good. But is there a process of making sure that everything is done? Huh? And do you sometimes do a check? There's all those people in place to say, by the way, we actually do a learning exercise here, and it's for your safety that we do it, but we move everybody out of the place here in order to make sure that now not in the case of a heart attack that you have to move everybody out, although at least maybe surrounding it, yes. Do you do training exercises to prepare yourself for events that could occur? The Dutch surgeons started an action plan in 2008, and I read through the whole document, and I have to congratulate them. They have probably been the last amongst the specialists in the Netherlands that have taken up the whole thing seriously. But then again, I think they're doing it thoroughly now, and I'm convinced that with that work they will move up in the ladder of progress in this whole area. My last question to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the following.